What's up, friends? Today we're checking out the song Scuttlebutt from the reimagined Little Mermaid, the live-action Little Mermaid. We'll be looking at the song from the perspective of a producer and a songwriter. Scuttlebutt is written by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Alan Menken, two certified Disney legends. So, expectations are high. These guys have had hits. These guys have had bangers. Let's see what they added to The Little Mermaid.
Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up!
What?
Hey, have you not heard the Scuttlebutt?
Go back.
No, the gossip, the buzz, the who said what, who does that, yeah, the Scuttlebutt.
I really like that they're keeping with the Caribbean theme with this song. As everyone knows, Little Mermaid has very heavy Caribbean influences. I like the bossa nova type rhythm with some rapping over it. Those are two things you normally don't hear together, so it's actually pretty interesting. Just how, you don't really hear Caribbean musicals all the time outside of The Little Mermaid. So it's cool. It's cool. I like how it starts. I like, how heavy the bass is with those guitars. It's kind of like they're doing that bossa nova rhythm, but they're emphasizing the parts of the rhythm that would lend itself most to a more rapped section. So that's cool. Also, I think it's funny that Scuttle is calling the gossip the Scuttlebutt, because Scuttle always says weird words. It's a good characterization. That's what you would expect from Scuttle, to just say something that's completely wrong and false and have no idea what they're talking about. So it fits. It's a nice little addition there.
Well, I was flying over land and seeing ear to the ground. Then I came flying here for you to see and hear what I found. Remember the swamp? Remember my song in the swamp when I was like, whap, chicka, whap, whap, chicka, whap.
I remember.
Well,
I like that, you have that subtle Haley putting the pillow over her head, because Scuttle can be annoying. I mean, even as a kid, we were like, okay, Scuttle's kind of this annoying, awkward character, kind of know-it-all. But it's still lovable, still goofy, still fun. And I'm getting that impression here. Good writing to emphasize that with that like just loud, but trying their best. All around, liking what I'm hearing. I like the steel drum on this song as well. It's subtle. It's just adding in the right kind of places, not overtaking the vocals, never fighting with the vocals, kind of doing its own little thing.
he wants to, when humans just all nice like they're penguins, throw rice for the pigeons. They're trying to blow up the pigeons, but those are just urban legends. I know a lot of really fat pigeons. Well, you just listen, Sebastian.
I love that rhythmic change. They completely change the flow when she goes off on this little tangent where she's just like, when they dress up like penguins and throw rice at the pigeons and then they're trying to kill the pigeons, but that's just an urban legend. Like, I love how the thoughts just keep tangentializing, really capturing the perspective of that character and reflecting it in the music by having that little flow change as she goes off on a weird fun little tangent. Just to explain what a wedding is. Also, I love that all of the references are bird focused. So she's like, they dress up like penguins, and they throw rice to blow up pigeons. So every word is kind of focused on the perspective that Scuttle would have. Yeah, it's fitting actually really, really nicely. And I think this is a good place to have a song too, because this is a part of the story of The Little Mermaid, of the original movie Little Mermaid, where it was something really dramatic revealed. This is a big turning point for the plot of the movie. This is where a lot of action switches over. So I think this is a good place to have one of their two replacement songs for the film.
The chatter all over the palace is that your friend Derek is gonna propose. To somebody nobody knows. They're saying he suddenly chose. Who you sound like an owl? Ow, bet it's the kid with the new set of toes.
No.
Oh yes, anything goes. Who'd ever guess? Our little Ariel's marriage material type of the rice and the dress and the what do you call it? The thing with the lips when they press.
I love how Scuttle is just like going on that rap. Really great flow, by the way. I mean, it makes sense. Awkwafina did come up kind of as a rapper, and so more of like a comedic rapper too. So this really fits with her. Love the flow they chose for her. This really just like fast flow on this portion. And she's doing a really good job performing that flow to let loose a lot of information in a very short period of time. I feel like this style of rap and hip hop goes really well with Scuttle's character, where she's just trying to convey way too much information. I almost feel like I haven't seen the movie yet, but I feel like Scuttle's conversations in general should just be this wrapped type of thing where she's just exploding with way too many details. I kind of love it. And I like that once she doesn't know what she's talking about again, she's like, oh, wait, what's that thing when they do that and their beaks are pressing? I don't like, I'm not sure what this is called. So yeah, overall some solid moves from our little Scuttle.
Don't believe it.
Say, you're awfully quiet. Oh, yeah. So, what now? The gossip, the buzz.
Now who said but, who does that? Yeah, I told you so. Let's go. We gotta go before the sun goes down.
What? Gotta get ready for the big showdown. Right. Go ahead and get ready for
And get ready for the wedding, to the setting, so we can't slow down. The Scuttlebutt.
Love that quick portion together, more percussive focused in the rhythm section. We're letting that acoustic guitar die down quite a bit so as not to fight with those vocals. Or maybe it's just the fact that, those double vocals doing the part together are a little bit more overpowering. Really locked in with those rhythms, both Daveed Diggs and Awkwafina just on it. Really quick portion. They're both accomplishing it beautifully. And they're explaining like, hey, this is what's going on. We got to get ready. And they're both excited at this point. They're kind of on the same page. At first, you're getting like this back and forth between Scuttle and Sebastian where they're like, this is going on. And Sebastian's like, well, stop like being so annoying. And then when Sebastian's like, shoot, this is the task. This is the thing we were going for this whole time. They get on the same page. They start rapping together. Daveed, as always, is super impressive with his ability to completely change his accent and maintain that changed accent as he raps. Like we've seen it in Hamilton and now we're seeing it here, and it's just really well done. Good team up with Daveed Diggs and Lin-Manuel Miranda, as always. Like the little subtle touches that Alan Menken is thrown in as well. You can hear it a lot in the melodic stuff, in the way that Scuttle is kind of just riffing on that midsection that feels very Alan Menken. The rapping feels very Lin-Manuel Miranda, but the atmosphere that they're creating, the production, all of that does feel like something Alan Menken would do. We've heard him do it on a variety of his songs throughout Disney. How Does She Know You Love Her? That song, as well as Under the Sea. So it all makes a lot of sense. Another thing I like about this song is that as an audience, we know that what's coming next is like so heartbreaking for Ariel. And I like that they took a moment to build that excitement in the movie for that moment. Just like a good filmmaking decision, because we know she's eventually going to go downstairs and figure out that she's not the chick. She's not the girl that Eric's going for, and that's a chaotic situation, and that's drama. And so we're building up the excitement, we're building up the happiness with this really happy, fast-moving song. It also has like a bit of that anxiety. She's a little anxious to go down and see what's happening, and then her just dreams are going to be crushed, just destroyed. So yeah, well done. I dig it. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts on this song. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe. I've got my own music. Here's a link to it right here. And I hope you enjoy listening to my songs. If you do, let me know. That's it. Catch you on the flip. And now I feel seen for the first time.
I feel beautiful.